Hi, Jeff here with Mr. Hardwater. Another important element of the blast kit 1, 2, and the hopper systems in general is the blower, hose, and valve. The reason we need a good blower, hose, and valve is because we're going to be taking a ShopVac such as this rigid behind me, and we're going to be inserting the hose not into the suction side, which you normally do for vacuuming, but we're going to put it on the exhaust side for the blower, because we want to blow some air up and underneath our sand stake, which is buried in the media. So in order to redirect that airflow from the ShopVac or rigid into the media carburetor, what we need is we need some hose, we need a valve, and we need a connector that's going to connect to the ShopVac. So what we've done here is we've put together a very simple system here. It's got a valve here, and it's got a short piece of hose that goes to a connector, and the connector is then attached onto the ShopVac blower hose. So the way that we connect this together, and what's included in the kit, is the hose, and we have two of these red fittings. The red fittings will adapt to almost any size of ShopVac blower hose. This one in particular is going to adapt to a 7/8 and 1 1/4. The larger is going to be a 1 1/2 to 2 1/2. Now the diameter of the hose that goes into this is the same. It's always a 1/2 inch inner diameter, 3/4 inch outer diameter. And so what we do here is once we have this red connector, we can slip it over the ShopVac or rigid hose, and we can tighten it up into place. There's two things we do to ensure that we have a good airflow through this system that goes to the media carburetor. Number one is that you'll notice that we have a good hose clamp. The hose clamp just simply restricts the air from coming out of the connector and coming back across the tube, because we want all the airflow to go into the media carburetor. The other thing we have is we have a pin here. This pin runs through the connector, through the 1/2 inch hose, and out the other side, because when we're blowing the air, there's a tendency for the connector to be blown off if you don't have some kind of a pin that's going to attach them all together. So once we have the pin and the hose clamp, we have a great connective device to the ShopVac blower house. Next is the valve itself. Now this is the valve that we're going to be able to use to control the media, not the media, but the airflow from the ShopVac to the media carburetor. So all we need now is we need some 1/2 inch hose, which will connect up to the media carburetor, like that, and then we'll put it onto here, to the valve, and now we have a very effective way of distributing the air to and from our ShopVac and into the media carburetor.